Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first two games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
2-0 pitch on the way. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Chu has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Digging in now, Michael Lee. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Walter Johnson is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Martin.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care.
Third,
if you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy.
71.
It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Ready now, number 71. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Up high, 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back at the track. The wall. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Into the box now, number 77.
Number 77.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Smoke toward third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Tanner Pelly.
Into the box, Tanner Pelly. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But two here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-1 Texas. Coming to the plate now, David Lee. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
David Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers.
Number 14.
And I'm looking out there at Sin-Shu Chu. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games, but this guy can really throw. You watch him in right field and let the ball fly. His arm stacks up with anybody out there.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin is after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, center fielder, number 70.
At the plate, number 70. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vogt going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and it remains a 2-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, David Yu, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season.
David Yu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deal on 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Altuve.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Here's Albert now, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. At first is Pujols, the pitch. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Standing in now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Boom. Shading to his right. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1. Here it is. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance, David Lee, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second and third, 2 away. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole,
14.
the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here's Joe Mauer, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 out, bases loaded. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect
70.
example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now, number 70. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 5-2. Into the box now, Clarence Royer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Royer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And now a pitch on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now Chu will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 71. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cox. And the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here's Albert now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. You see the great batting average coming in. 32 home runs and 106 runs batted in. One strike to Pujols. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Alfredo Simon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Simon.
Mike Trout will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner swarmed from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
Lee.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Now batting, number 3.
Now to the plate, number 3. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3 runs already home here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
So here's Joe Mauer as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 2. Striding in, number 77. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, number 77.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Here he comes again. 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Mauer corrals it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now. Tanner Pelly. Fouled straight back. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that misses. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball is right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Into the box, David Yu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pulled softly out toward right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
Fielder.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up. Ball coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch. And it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, number 70. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Chopped weakly to the left. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Chu is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 6, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another shot now, Albert Pujols.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
First pitch on its way. Gary Cox comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1 count first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vogt is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive. He's
set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready once again, Michael Lee, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Martin. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Clarence Royer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cox comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-1. Out of play off to the right. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 3.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, David Lee. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Set to deal on 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, number 70. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Here's another 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The next 3-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And he is in there.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
Here's Albert now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Off his second is Altuve. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Astros lead this one 13-2. Now at the plate, number 71. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
The batter, number 77.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 77. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Tanner Pelly is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
One 0 count. Here it is to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came off the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
In now, David Yu, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Oh, he brought it back.
The batter, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. And they remain well behind. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 24 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Martin. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. So here's Joe Mauer as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here it comes on 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Stepping in, number 70. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to second for one. Safe.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 14-2. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Soft liner to the right side and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Into the box, Clarence Royer, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. From the belt, the pitch up high. 2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers go down quickly there, and as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Albert Pujols.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it is on 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1 now to Albert. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 3 thus far. At first is Pujols. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he's safe.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, number 3, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Second and third here, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Your attention, please.
Jackson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit 53. Right where it is.
Luke Jackson.
David Lee will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 16-2. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He leads off their half of the eighth,
Leading
and
off
they've
for the
been unable to
Rangers.
get that starter out of the
Right
game to this
fielder.
point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And now this is bobbled in left. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, number 71. Lifted in the air out to right. Lee waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, number 77.
Digging in and looking for more, number 77. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball one. 1-1. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Tanner Pelly, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. And they remain well behind. Lee
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Joe Mauer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, number 70. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Pelly has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Jackie Hillman enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jackie Hillman.
Now at the plate, David Yu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One and two. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
16-2 the final tally today. The Astros with a big 17-hit attack. Walter Johnson earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Cole Hamels allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.